All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's flip over to Autodesk Inventor and start a new part. We're going to be in the metric system, and we want a standard millimeter part. Click Create. All right, and remember, whenever you're starting a new part, you got to start by creating a two-dimensional sketch. And so click this icon here, and then open up your origin folder, and then I like to start off in the XY plane. Okay, so now we're in the XY plane, and you can tell by our compass down here. And so when you're creating a 2D sketch, you have to look at, well, what is it that you're trying to, what ultimately are you trying to draw? What is your part going to look like? So let's flip back over here, and if we look at our part, there's a couple of different approaches we can take. We can start with a solid object and just start subtracting away, like cutting away at it until we produce this part here, or we can just start, just build it up. And so that's a couple of different techniques that designers use, and we'll use the build up approach. And so let's look over here at this top view. If I look at this looking down on it, the basic outline shape of this is a rectangle. So that's what we're going to start with over in Inventor. So let's go over here and grab the 2-point rectangle, and let's do this. I usually make the rectangle, like when I'm drawing, I usually make it symmetric about the origin, but I know what's coming ahead in this tutorial here, in drawing this part. So it's going to be easier if we go ahead and draw our rectangle in this quadrant here and make sure that the bottom right-hand corner snaps to the origin. It's constrained to the origin. And you'll know it when you get close to it and you see that green dot. That means that it's aligned with the origin. 0, 0. Go ahead and left click. And so your rectangle is constrained to the origin. And so let's see, right click, get out of this. And then now let's go ahead and dimension our rectangle. So dimension, and let's make the sides, we'll make these, let's go 86 millimeters. All right, and remember, we went from 12 millimeters to 86, so it's going to be, I can use my wheel mouse, or I can go over here to the cube and just left click on this front here, and it will resize it. And then let's do this. All right, then we're going to size the bottom, and we want to go at 160. All right, so, and then right click, get out of this, just put this out here. All right, so we have a rectangle that is, the bottom right hand corner is constrained to the origin, and then it is 86 by 160 millimeters. So we'll go ahead and finish the sketch. All right, click the home icon. All right, now we can see everything. And let's go ahead and extrude this. I'm going to extrude this to 15 millimeters. Okay, so it's 15 millimeters deep, 86 millimeters wide, and then 160 millimeters long. All right, and that's the, you can see that's the bottom part of our piece here that we're going to be drawing. So let's go ahead and save this. Save, and we'll call this mounting base. Okay. And click save. All right, so now we're ready to move on.